guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jasmine Katrina if you are new here, and today we are getting into a full fragrance haul. I have compiled all of my perfumes over the last couple of years, and we're gonna finally talk about it. So if you like fragrances and you want to hear some recommendations, then definitely keep watching. Okay, first things first, if you are new to my channel, this is my beautiful little dog, Onyx. He will likely be in and out of this video, behind me, around me. He's gonna be here, so just ignore him and disregard him as a distraction. But like I said, we're gonna get into a bunch of fragrances I've collected and been building up my fragrance collection probably for the last 2 years. And I'm very happy with what I have. I do always like to look for more, but as of right now, we are good and we are settled in my fragrance collection, so we're gonna talk about it. A few things to note: I am not a professional, obviously. I just am a girl that likes to smell good, and the majority of my fragrances have been blind buys, meaning I am not going in and sniffing it. I was just adding things to the cart, and honestly, all of them have worked out really, really well for me. I will leave all the notes on the screen, and I will leave all the notes on the screen, as well as if you have any questions, I will organize this by where I got them. The majority of these fragrances have come from Sephora. A few of them have come from Ulta. A couple of them have come from Zara, and I think that might be it. Those are the top 3 places where I shop for perfumes. And I have a few dupes from Dossier. So we're gonna get into it, but I just wanted to name those things. I will do my best to leave the notes and kind of the type. A lot of these fragrances I usually wear day or night. There are some that are more specific and catered to the evening time, and I'll talk through that. But for the most part, I'm the kind of person where I don't have a rhyme or a reason. I don't really stick to this is a daytime scent, this is a nighttime scent. I wear what I want, and I wear it day or night and year round. So I know some of these videos that you've seen have probably organized these fragrances by season. And there are definitely some that are seasonal, but I'm the kind of person where I'm gonna wear a fragrance year round. I will wear something that feels more floral in the fall. I will wear something that feels more earthy in the spring. I don't really subscribe to that. So just wanted to name that in case you are the kind of person. You're just gonna get a full, here's what I have in my perfume collection video, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so, oh my God, this is so heavy. This is my full fragrance collection in full size. That's one thing I also want to note. I do have a handful of perfumes that are just trial size or sample sets that I bought from different places, but for the sake of this video, we're only going to go in and discuss all full size items. I'm not going to go through and walk you through all the minis. I'm not going to go in and walk you through all the minis, just because that will take up way too much time and they're small. So I will recommend, and I can leave below the sets that I got and the brands, but for the most part, we're only gonna walk through full size fragrances today. Diving right in, there's no organization to this. This one is a perfume by Altered State. So if you guys know, Altered State is an organization, a company that I am an ambassador with. And if you've ever been in store, they have a specific fragrance that permeates the store, and that scent is also in a bottle perfume. So let's just talk about how beautiful, this is such a beautiful, beautiful rose gold bottle. It is so pretty. The scent of this is sweet. I think, let me spray some actually. It smells so good. It's very flirty. It's very feminine. It's very girly, but it's a fragrance too that's not childlike. So I think it's perfect for women who are in their late 20s, early 30s, even older, even younger. But I can always imagine this is something I would wear going out with friends. This is something I would wear on Sunday to church. This is something I would wear on a date. This is a great all-around scent. It's light enough where it doesn't overwhelm you, but it's strong enough where if I walk by, someone would smell me and they would get a waft of my scent. So definitely a great pick. Okay, we got a lot of perfumes to go through. All right, my Replica. Let's go into we're gonna probably try to brand this as best I can. The Replica. So this is Replica Jazz Club, and what I love about this is that when you get Replica brand perfumes, they always give you like a little bit of backstory for their scents. So this one is Jazz Club, and it's meant to be in 2013 if you're in Brooklyn. Think like Jazz Club, so think very dark lit rooms, very cigar lounge, very smoky, but this is a beautiful, sexy, grown scent. If you like earthy, woodsy, smoky types of scents, and you definitely might want to try this. I do have this same fragrance in a trial size, so I can travel with it and take it with me, so I don't have to bring this big old bottle everywhere. But baby, I'm just saying, it smells like somebody trying to wipe me. Going in with my next Replica fragrance. This is a recent buy. This is Replica on a Date. And so this story is, think about Provence, Italy in 2014. The description is more like grapes and roses, and it is 100% a date night scent. It is so beautiful. It's very feminine. It's very sexy. It's sweet, but not like a childish sweet. It just compliments you. When I think about this and when I wear this fragrance, I'm typically imagining a beautiful dress and some heels and like a very sophisticated look, but also very, very feminine and very, very flirty. I'm thinking like, picture what you would literally wear on a date. Like this scent complements that type of vibe very, very well, and that aesthetic very, very well. The last Replica one that I have is Coffee Break, and as you can tell, I am like getting through this. What I love about Coffee Break is that it honestly smells like coffee. So think coffee shop. This description is like Stockholm in 2007, creamy, cozy coffee. It can be a female and a male fragrance. And what I love about this is I love wearing this in the daytime. I think something about, I typically wear this like as I'm working. For some reason, it just feels like it's a work day type of scent. It's something that I would wear in the office, something if I wanted to edit and hang out at a coffee shop, I wanna wear this. So if you are like me and you love a latte, you love an iced chai, you love coffee of any kind, you like the smell of coffee, this is exactly that. But it's not, it doesn't smell like coffee beans. I just want to preface, it smells like a vanilla chai latte. So that is the 3 from Replica. One of my next brands is Jo Malone. I love Jo Malone fragrances. So this one right here is the English Pear in Freesia. This is very, very lightweight. This is very, very airy. This is very spring summer. If you want to categorize it by season, definitely spring summer, and definitely daytime. I don't think you would want to, I mean, you could wear this in the night, but when I think about this, I'm picturing like a woman in like her home, and it's a Saturday morning and she's reading a good book and she has like a linen top on, and I have a very specific visual when I think about this fragrance, and it definitely gives that off. It's very light, so you can probably, you may want to spray throughout the day, but it does last long, and it's such a beautiful, light, airy springtime fragrance, and literally one of the best. Okay, now this is my one of my absolute favorite Jo Malone cologne slash fragrances. This is the Peony and Blush Suede. Now let me just tell you guys about this one. This, she just, oh my god, you talk about girly, and think like a fresh bouquet of flowers, and just imagine like a beautiful girl in her floral dress, and she's getting flowers from the farmer's market, and like this scent is such a beautiful, beautiful, flirty, sweet florals. I think I said that already, but floral fragrance. I love, 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 love this cologne. So that is a Jo Malone. Let's get into ELLIS Brooklyn. So ELLIS Brooklyn, I believe, is black owned, and if you guys know on my channel, I'm a big believer in black owned businesses. I support as much as I can for all the people of color. So this one is a recent buy. I got this maybe a few months ago in this spring season. This is ELLIS Brooklyn's Florist, and this smells exactly how it sounds. Like think flowers. Think you are in the garden, and you are surrounded by beautiful roses and peonies and tulips, and you are just in a whole field of beautiful florals. This is exactly what it smells like. The packaging is also beautiful, because who does not love a pink anything. They do such a great job. Their scents last a long time. You smell wonderful. You cannot go wrong with this. I absolutely love ELLIS Brooklyn. Florals is great. So this one is ELLIS Brooklyn Sunfruit. Now this is definitely a summer fragrance. I actually recently wore this this weekend at the time I'm filming. I wore this yesterday and I think I wore this today. But this is Sunfruit, and what I love about Sunfruit is that it's very sweet, very tropical. I imagine like beach day and a road trip, and you're like summer sun, you're in the, you're by the beach, you're by the water, you're tanning, and you smell delectable. This is a great scent for the summertime. You can wear it in other seasons, but honestly it definitely stands out as a summer fragrance. And this is ELLIS Brooklyn Fable. Fable is a beautiful, I want to say almost musk, and I'll double check on the notes, but this is a muskier scent. I think I like to layer this with something sweet. It comes off a little sophisticated, nothing like old woman or older woman, but nothing too childish and just like too young. It is a beautiful blend of I can't remember the notes, I'm gonna put it on the screen, but yeah, it's kind of like a subtle fragrance. Like I think if you were to, you could definitely build it up and layer it, but if you wanted to wear it by itself, it's one of those things that as you walk by, you catch a whiff of it, and it's just such a good pick. I definitely I lean more wearing this at night, and I lean more wearing this in the fall and in the winter months. Not that it can't be a year-round thing, but when I think of this, I'm thinking like big oversized sweaters and ankle boots. Like it just gives me a very evening and fall seasonal type of fragrance. And then the last ELLIS Brooklyn fragrance that I have is ELLIS Brooklyn Vanilla Milk. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, this is probably like my least favorite fragrance from them, mainly because it just smells like milk. And I thought when I bought it, I was thinking it would lean more vanilla, but like this leans more milk. Like I'm gonna do a quick spray. And it's interesting because when you put it on, it doesn't dry down. Like it's interesting. It goes on very sweet, and then it dries down, and it kind of reminds me of almond milk, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm not gonna waste it, so we're gonna use it, but I just tend to, when I do pull it out, I tend to just layer it with something else that's complete opposite, and it seems to do something good with that. But man, when I tell you, I bought that and was a little disappointed. I just wasn't expecting it to smell so milky, and I thought I was gonna lean and get something that was more vanilla. Like I wanted a sweet vanilla at the time, but couldn't get it. Let's get into Tom Ford. Okay, we're gonna jump right in, and I picked up the Tom Ford Bitter Peach, and I'm pretty sure I'm running low. I need to re-up. I was pleasantly surprised at how much I actually like this. When I first read the notes of this, and I've heard a couple of YouTubers like talk about this fragrance, I just knew it was gonna be very peachy, but it's peachy, but like a sweet peach, and for some reason it dries down beautifully on my skin. So like when I wear it, it does not come across as like a sweet fruit. It is sexy, it's grown for sure, a very sophisticated fragrance, but like just the right amount of peach. I feel like when I wear this, I wore this actually today when I layered it with the Sunfruit by ELLIS Brooklyn, and that was a beautiful like summery vibe. I think you could pair it with honestly any type of scent depending on the time of the year that you want, but I could see you wearing this with maybe like a Libra, or maybe pairing this with something that's like a baseline like musk scent to kind of cut through the bitter peach of it. But it's a beautiful fragrance. I was very surprised at how much I enjoyed this, because I'm pretty sure I have like a little bit left, and it's not cheap, so I might, next time I buy it, I probably would get the bigger size. This is only 30 milliliters. Picked up the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, and I have this actually in a shimmering body oil. So originally I got the body oil because I was not ready to drop hundreds of dollars on this, but since getting this, I think this is a really pretty scent. It's actually really light to me, and I personally would like to pair it with other things. Sometimes I don't think I get the full It doesn't last as long as I would like it to, but I really do enjoy this. It is it's pretty. You ever know how some things are just like pretty? It's pretty. It's just pretty. I feel like when I smell this, it's just womanly. Like I'm womanly. Like I feel like I think about this woman, and whoever's wearing this fragrance is a woman about her business. Like she's going into boardrooms and she's killing it. She is all about her money. She's about securing her bag. She's not girl to play with. She doesn't deal with a lot of drama. She's focused. Like she is classy and just ready to take on the day. And if you step to her, please step to her correctly. Like that's who he made this for. Tom Ford made that for that woman. So if you that girl, or you want to be, then you want to get this, okay? And it's just pretty. It's a very pretty package. Where are we? Let's go into YSL, because I have a couple of fragrances from them. So I feel like every YouTuber has this fragrance. Well, the next two that I'm about to show you, every YouTuber, every YouTube girl has it. Every YouTube girly, these two are in their starting lineup. This is the YSL Black Opium, and also beautiful packaging. This is sexy. This is something I would wear for sure on a date night. I'm wearing this with a nice red or a little black dress. I'm wearing it with a heel. I'm wearing it with a red lip. I'm coming to this date and to this table serving looks, okay? And my scent will follow. This is a beautiful scent. I love this. I think I wore this out when I first got it, and then I kind of had to calm down, but I might put this back in the rotation. It is you know, a lot of my fragrances that I ended up getting are very sexy and very grown. And I think as I was trying to build my collection, my goal was I wanted to take myself seriously. And I think as I entered into my 30s, I just wanted to smell like a woman that when you entered into the room, you knew she was there. Like before I even open my mouth, I want you to know that I look presentable, I smell presentable. I'm not the one or the two. Do with that what you will. Like these fragrances that I'm listing out all give that in some regard. So the YSL Black Opium is a staple. I feel like every girl has it, and if you don't have it, you should definitely consider it. If you like sweet fragrances, very sexy for date night, it's great for probably the work day and the career woman that you might be. Hands down one of my favorites. The next one, another staple. I'm sure every YouTube girly has it, and this is the YSL Libra. Now I don't have the Libra Intense, but I do have this one, and this literally reminds me of my mom's perfume. My mom has two fragrances that she always wears, and one of them is the White Diamond Elixir, and this smells and reminds me of that. It reminds me of her. It's very grown. It's very sophisticated. It is something that I don't pull out too often, but when I do, it's giving date night. When I do, it's giving I'm heading to church, or Sunday fun day brunch, or I'm out with the girls for girls. Like I'm going somewhere. I'm purposeful in where I'm going. And baby, Libra is that girl. I remember Brittany got this and she wasn't a big fan. This is Tom Ford. I'm so sorry. This is Tom Ford. This is Tom Ford Black Orchid. This, first of all, I just want to say this packaging is absolutely stunning. Like, I mean, please get into this packaging. This is stunning. I love this packaging. It's sleek, it's sexy. This is a very sweet scent, almost powdery. I do feel like you either love it or you hate it. I really enjoy it. I know like Brittany, for example, she absolutely hated it and she said it's like baby powder, but it does, but I do think it has like a nice sweet tint to it. I don't think it's like a baby powder, like that powdery scent, but it does give powdery. So just know that if you do get this, be mindful. I will probably smell this before buying. I did all mine have been blind buys, but I'm honestly not disappointed. And I think it depends a lot on how it mixes with your actual body chemistry. Some perfumes go really well for some people and go terribly for others because of the body chemistry. So just be mindful of how your scent lasts on your body. It's just a combination of how it lays and layers with your own scent. So okay, so we're gonna get quickly into Nest. Now, I'm a big Nest girl. I do have a huge sample set from them that I'm not gonna show in this video just because they're like this big, but out of that sample set I picked up these two fragrances. So this is Golden Nectar. This is so sweet. and it literally is in the name. Think like nectar and golden hour, and put those together and you have this. This is a really sweet scent. I love wearing this during the daytime and like into the evening. I think this would be perfect for a Sunday fun day. I think this would be great for going out to maybe a church event or a work event or anything in the daytime. I really don't think that you can go wrong with this. I could see you wanting to wear it in the evening, and I will probably layer it with something in this collection just for extra zhuzh up of the scent, but it is so good. Okay, this is what golden nectar is in the daytime into the evening. This one is from the evening into the daytime. This will get you the overnight. The other one will get you through the day. This is the Nest Black Tulip, and they have one more that I want to buy, and I believe the name is escaping me. If I remember, I'll put it on the screen. But they have another fragrance that I have to buy in the full size because it is just delicious. This is sweet, but like, you know, you have like a nice like red wine. That's what this gives. It's just it is very much a nice, not too sweet, but like a black currant. Think like a fine wine. Like it is a beautiful scent. I love wearing this at night. I love going out when I'm going out with the girls or doing anything. I love wearing this. I love it. Just, I often wear it to bed. Like I just like smelling good, and this thing, it smells so good. This is a new one. I think I mentioned this in a recent Sephora haul, but this is by the brand called by Rosie Jane. It's hard to see because the bottle is translucent, but it is just really cute and very aesthetically pleasing. And then the names are the names of her kids, which I thought was really cute. So this is James, and the way she describes it, it's like it feels like standing on the porch during a rainstorm, cozy and earthy. And it actually does smell like that. Like if I was gonna be in the middle of a rainstorm, this kind of smells like that. It has fig, amber, and gardenia. So if you do like a little bit of a floral scent and you like a little bit of a sweet and earthy scent, it's definitely the earthiness, and that's where I think she gets the rainwater description from. But it has the gardenia as in like grass and flowers and gardens. So I haven't worn this actually too much. I might want to pull this out in a few rotations, but this is my first buy from them, and this was a blind buy, and I really enjoyed it so far. The next scent was a kind of random. Honestly, I bought this straight off of packaging alone because I thought this was such a beautiful package and how it came. But this is called Floristry. That's the brand name, with wild vanilla orchid. It literally is in the name. It's floral. If you're not a florals kind of girl, do not get this. This is a very floral scent, a very springtime scent, a very feminine, gardeny, sweet, romantic scent. I have layered this with a few other things, but I think this will actually be really good if you pair it with any like basic vanilla. If you have any type of vanilla fragrance, I think this will pair really well, because the sweetness of the vanilla with the floral would just chef kiss. This is the Giorgio Armani My Way. This is also pretty popular. I have not worn this in a really long time, and it's definitely a sophisticated scent. I feel like it's meant for an older woman. It's definitely something you don't need to layer with. It stands on its own. It is timed and tested and true. It does not need any help. She will get you through the day on her own, by herself. And if you like these types of scents, then you might like this too. I think packaging's pretty. Giorgio Armani has really great fragrances, so I'm a fan, and it reminds me of the sophisticatedness of the YSL Libra. So I'll put them in the same category as far as like a mature scent. It's long lasting, long wearing. It is really a one and done. Like you can wear this all day. I imagine, also for some reason picture this like in the farmer's market, and just super cute and just nice and sweet and grown woman. Like, yeah. Okay, we are getting through these. This is the Kayali Eden Juicy Apple. I remember this came out. I have not really even scratched the surface with this, because this is a very sweet scent. If you do not like sweet scents, don't get this. This tastes like apples. I mean, not taste, excuse me. This smells like apples. This smells like an apple orchard in fall, and you're like in the maze, the corn maze. This smells like fall to me. This smells very sweet. This smells like a crisp apple pie. Like, this thing smells exactly what it's named, juicy apple. It smells like a red, crisp, juicy apple. And I really like this scent, mainly for the fall season. I have worn this to bed. I have worn this out in the day, but not too much. But yeah, she gives very sweet. This is the Maison, I think, Louis Marie number 13. Y'all, this was a blind buy again during the Sephora sale in the spring. When I tell you, this is one of my favorite fragrances. This is so sweet, but also just like perfect. Like, it's a perfect base if you want to layer it, but it's also just a great, sweet, womanly, feminine scent. Like, I've worn this a few times at church and out and about with friends, and I've had people come up to me and say, oh, where you wear? You smell so good. Like, I'm about to spray someone right now. Oh my God. It smells freaking fantastic. Like, fantastic. I can't rave enough about this. She is sweet, but like delectable. She's delectable. Okay, and this is our girl Riri. This is the Fenty Beauty fragrance. I've only worn this a few times, but if you have this and you already know, this is sexy. And I think Rihanna and her brand is meant for sexy women, and like the sexiness and the appeal of a sexy, beautiful woman and all the things. And like, she gives this. I really only wear her at night. I wear her when I'm going out. I would wear her on a date. I would wear her, if I am gonna wear her during the day, it's likely because I'm about to transition into the evening. I think she serves a very specific purpose. So I don't pull her out too much, but when I do, she don't disappoint. I have gotten numerous compliments on this, and I think just the way she created and crafted this fragrance, and then it pairs well with so many different types of body chemistry that, like, I can't imagine you not enjoying this unless you are very particular about your fragrances and your scents, and you know what you know and you know what you like. Don't waste your money. But I have been very surprised at how much I enjoyed this. When I did first get it, I wasn't too sure. I was thinking musky, and I'm not always a musky scent kind of girl, but baby, Rihanna came in swinging. And the way she sold out so fast, I went ahead, as soon as they restocked, I went and bought another one just so I can have a backup. So I'm gonna have to pull her out again. I might need to re-up my rotation for now, because all of my fragrances, as I'm smelling them, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about you. My girl Gucci Flora, baby. She smells amazing. So this is think of like a bouquet. It's white gardenia. It has grandiflorum jasmine. It has pear blossom. Honestly, I tend to buy anything that has my name in it because jasmine doesn't stink, and I have never met a scent that has jasmine that I did not like. But she is perfect. I wore her last year on my birthday. I took her with me on my birthday trip, and I mean, sweet but like divine. I wore it for my birthday dinner. I felt really beautiful. I felt very feminine. I felt very attractive. Like, I just felt like I was that girl, and I love wearing her. She's not so lightweight that it wears off easily, but you can get a few hours in this scent and it lasts and it wafts, and people will smell you if they get close to you. You hit like your key points in your body. But she's a beautiful scent. I think everyone should have Gucci Flora. I rave about this, and one of my friends went and got it and loves it too. I really enjoy this scent, and I think you would too. I wear this year round. I don't care about florals in spring. I wear her all the time, no matter the season, no matter the day. And so, like, also look how pretty this is. Like, she's beautiful. All right, we are making our way. I'm gonna wrap up hopefully soon. I didn't realize how many perfumes I had. This is by Tiffany Co. Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh my God, I forgot how good this smells. So the notes are black currant, blue rose, and ambrette seed. This is really pretty. I think it's exactly what you would expect from a Tiffany Co. like brand fragrance. It's very sweet. Again, I think I have a lot of feminine scents, and I keep saying that, but very sweet, very girly, very delicate, very regal, very luxury. Like it's so pretty. The packaging is freaking stunning. Like this rose gold finish with the little Tiffany blue. It's so pretty. I honestly bought it for aesthetics, and I actually really like the scent, which is great. Hi, bud. Okay, we are nearing the end. I'm gonna try to go through this because my battery is dying and my camera's getting hot. So let's get into this Prada. This is Prada Paradox. But first and foremost, I simply got this off of the design of this packaging. When you rest it on the table, it rests like that, which I thought was just so cute and unique. So it rests on its side, but this is a really sweet fragrance, very grown. It's Prada. I feel like some of these luxury brands just have a sophisticated touch to them. So very mature, very sweet, very, I want to say it has a little bit of floral in it. And this is one of their recent launches. So I got this earlier in the spring as well. I just really love this packaging. Zara. This is my very first fragrance I ever got from Zara. This is called New Bouquet. So again, it has a theme here, florals. But this is really light. So I love this for a daytime. I tend to wear this more spring and summer, but again, I'm imagining, I think every time I have worn it, it was for a daytime event or a function or just around the house, just to smell good around the house and not just be with no scent. But very, very light. It doesn't last so long, so you might have to reapply, but when you do wear it, you're not going to be disappointed. I really, really enjoy this. So this is the Zara Red Temptation. Now this quite literally reminds, this is a little strong. I want to say it's woodsy and a little musky, but if you guys remember Beyonce's Heat, which is kind of crazy because she just announced she's doing another perfume, so I'm like, dang, do I get it? But if you remember Beyonce's Heat, this smells like that. Very strong, very powerful. You don't need a lot. I think a little will go a very long way. I have this in the travel size, and I also have it in the full size. I haven't worn it too much, but it's called Red Temptation, so think temptress, think seductive, think sultry. This fits that category. And again, very, very strong. So a little does go a very, very long way. I think if you were to spray too much, it will be very overpowering, but just be mindful of like a heavy hand. If you have a strong spray, just spray a little bit on your pulse points and then add if you need to, but you really shouldn't need it. This one is by Mugler. This is the Alien Goddess one. This is very sweet. And I almost forgot how sweet it is. Yeah, I'm about to spray it. Very sweet. Oh my god, you don't need nothing else with this. This is a very sweet fragrance. You can wear this year round, day or night, it doesn't matter. It's sweet and it's powerful without being too strong. It layers really well. I have layered this with other fragrances, but I've also worn it by itself, and I have not been disappointed. Wow. I have not been disappointed. This is a beautiful scent. It is just, the packaging is really cool. I mean, if you've seen the commercials or anything like that, like you can tell it's very, very pretty and just beautiful. Another one I picked up, this is from Ulta, and I am going to put the name on the screen because I cannot remember the maker of this, but I literally bought this solely off the packaging, and this is the smaller size, but this is just so cute. And it smells really good, similar to Mugler or there was one else that I used before. It's very sweet, and it's kind of does smell like Mugler actually, but a very sweet fragrance. I've worn this a few times, and sweet but feminine. I don't think it has any floral. It's very earthy, maybe a little bit of woodsy depending on the notes, and I'll make sure I put them on the screen for you guys, but solid choice. And I think that is everything, you guys. As I mentioned before, these are not including any of my like travel size and my little mini fragrances. This is all my full fragrances. So I hope you like this video, and again, I will leave all the descriptions on the screen as far as the notes. That is everything. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you get any of the recommendations, please let me know what you get. If you have any recommendations of what I should try, please let me know, because let's be honest, I'm not going to stop buying fragrances. That's just the reality of it. So thank you again for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, be well, do well, and be safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.